My name's Sue Hoskins. I was a Ferguson before I got married. I lived all my life in Coffs Harbour. I had 7 children. I lost a little girl when she was 10. And I also lost my eldest son 6 years ago. But I also reared 4 of my cousins' kids. So all up I had 10 kids that I looked after. Now I'm looking after great-grandkids as well, and I've looked after grandchildren. Seems I've always had kids around me. Well, I believe there's not a lot of family support like when I was having my children. I never had any sisters around my age or brothers, but all my cousins, we called each other brother and sister. And we all supported each other with our kids. And I don't see a lot of that these days. It's sort of, you know, it's your kid, it's your problem. Nowadays, more and more grandparents are starting to look after their grandchildren for whatever reason. In my case, with the little fellow I'm looking after, you know, he's got the diagnosis of developmental delay, the ADHD, opposition defiant. But there's other little traits in his actions and his behaviour that, and I've had a couple of people say it to me, has he been tested for autism? Which he hasn't. Well, I don't want all these labels, but how are we going to find out exactly what's going on with this child, what's causing the behaviour? I just have to deal with, you know, the issues that I'll say both of us are going through as they come, and it's not easy. It is a 24-hour job, 24/7. So, you know, 12 years I've had this child. And for 12 years, I've had to cope with the behaviours that he presents with. It's not him, it's the behaviour. I feel I'm not getting enough support. This child is high maintenance. At this point now, where he's on suspension, if he wasn't going, you know, 3 days a week to respite, or, you know, from 9 till 3, I'd have him at home here all day. There's, you know, very little for him to do. Well, I'd really like to see him at school, attending school every day, participating in, you know, the curriculum, the whatever excursions they have, you know, being part of the school community. If you look at his last school report from when he was in primary school before he went to high school, I think he had about 4 days out off from school, you know, in the entire time he was at school. So, and that's just to show how much he loves school. He wouldn't even stay home when he was sick. He can't cope with the biggest school environment. I don't know, there's got to be a better solution to suspensions. Well, my understanding of NDIS is the clients, I'll say, will have more of a say on how and where their money's spent. That's my understanding. It's good the money's there, but I think there should be more flexibility, and you know, like just to have someone that I could call and say, hey Mary, hey Jackie, can you come and take this boy for a couple of hours? Just so that we could level off out from each other. If it was possible, that would be wonderful. So it's good, you know, if you had someone that you could ring and have a yak to, and just someone to unload your emotions, your feelings, and because you can't always talk to family, although it's good. But family's too close, and they say something that you don't want to hear. So I'll fight and I'll battle on until the last breath for this child, and I'll be there through thick and thin.